Hey guys, so I've sort of come across something. Now I heard about this, and a lot of you guys probably have heard about it. But in case you don't know, Hillary Clinton wrote a book, and I believe she's going on book tours right now. I believe so, but she wrote a book entitled "What Happened," and as you can probably guess, the book is of course about the election and her campaign and how and why she lost. Now, that's pretty much what the book called What Happened is about, and you can find it on Amazon. But what I wanted to talk about was the fact that on Amazon, if you go to the book on Amazon and if you've been on Amazon, you know that you can go to stuff and you can click on the stars and it'll give you the overall average, like 4.3 out of 5 or 3.5 out of 5, all the ratings, combined and averaged into an overall score. You know what I'm talking about, probably most of you do. But yeah, there's a 4.8 right now. There's a 4.8 out of 5. But the weird thing is that when you scroll down and you're looking through the reviews, the top reviews, all you can see is 1-star reviews, 2-star reviews. That's basically all the reviews. There's an occasional 5-star review or maybe a 3-star review, but for the most part, it's 1-star, 2-star reviews. And the interesting thing about these reviews is that a lot of these reviews are saying that their reviews have been deleted. Yes, that's right. A lot of their reviews that they have typed up, posted about this book, in all fairness, fair review, just giving their opinion on the book. Yeah, a lot of those reviews have been taken down, deleted, you name it. And for a lot of people, it's their second or even third time posting their review. So, apparently, even your opinion on Hillary Clinton isn't welcome on even Amazon. So yeah, Amazon is taking down reviews or bad reviews of Hillary Clinton's book. So yeah, to which I say, Amazon, I've used you many times, and you're a pretty good website. I'm a fan of you, but on this one, fuck you. Okay, let people give their reviews. Let people give their reviews of the book. Okay, if it sucks, it sucks. Which, quite frankly, isn't surprising to me. So, yeah, that's one thing I want to talk about. I mean, I guess it's not really a surprise, since it seems like a lot of, businesses and, like, big things like Amazon and Google and other, places like that seem to have a real bias when it comes to this kind of stuff. Now, I also just really want to talk about, I want to talk about this What Happened book, as if it's some big question as to what happened. And it really, I mean, like, if you observe the election last year and you did some stuff, okay, and I'm not claiming I don't know a ton about politics, I mean, I've only really gotten into politics in the last year and a half, maybe, just because of the election, it was probably one of the most fucked up elections ever, but it was interesting to follow and read about, so I wanted to do that, so I did. And it doesn't really take a genius to know why Hillary lost, okay? And quite simply, it's because Hillary sucked as a candidate. So Hillary, if you're looking for an answer as to what happened, the answer is you suck. I mean, plain and simple, okay? I mean, honestly, she sucked as a candidate. Even people from her own party didn't like her. Okay, there were even people who were Democrats, diehard Democrats who don't like Hillary Clinton. So the problem is that she's unpopular. She's not charismatic. She's not relatable. And she's just not. She's not that great of a person. Like, even in the debates, I watched about a few of the debates. I watched her debates with Bernie Sanders for the nominations, and the debates with Donald Trump. Even in those debates, like when I would watch her, there's such an arrogance about her, such a smug, arrogant, just such arrogance, such a smug attitude. The way she carries herself, it's just really unlikable. So she just comes off as really cold too. So she's not, like I said, she's not really that charismatic. She's not She's not relatable. She's just not likable. You know, so is it any wonder why she lost? You know? And another big reason is because, of course, you know, she represents, you know, the establishment. She represents, you know, things that a lot of Americans are sick of, and that's why Trump got in. And to be quite frank, I think a lot of people are just sick and tired of politicians, so they probably thought, well, hey, you know what? Someone who isn't, you know, a career politician, maybe this could, you know, work out. And whether Trump is doing a good job or a bad job is quite debatable. I'm not going to get into that, you know, but whatever. And look, here's the thing. I'm not saying Trump was a great candidate, too. I mean, quite frankly, I wasn't really a fan of either, but, I mean, you know, it is what it is. And the fact that, you know, people probably weren't happy with Hillary because, you know, the Democratic nominations was pretty much rigged in her favor. You know, she pretty much cheated to beat Bernie Sanders because what was it, those delegates in California or something? If it weren't for that, I have no doubt in my mind that Bernie Sanders would have beaten Hillary in the nominations. And then if Bernie had, you know, gone head-to-head with Trump in the elections, I have no doubt in my mind that Bernie Sanders would be the president of the United States right now, because Bernie Sanders is, you know, wildly popular. Or was wildly popular. Still is, but, you know. Me personally, you know, I liked Bernie Sanders, you know. Now thinking back on it, I have sort of mixed opinions, you know, on some of the things that he wanted to do, and just the fact that he kind of sold out to Hillary Clinton and just kind of started, like, I don't know, I mean, I didn't really care for that, but you know, again, not really, I don't know, it's a whole other can of worms. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it doesn't take it doesn't take rocket science, it doesn't take a genius, it doesn't really take a lot to know why Hillary lost. Okay, that's what happened. You know, and as far as I can tell from reading a lot of these reviews, you know, she's not really, you know, taking, you know, accepting a lot of the blame. You know, she's looking for anyone to blame. Like, she's blaming, you know, the media and women who didn't vote for her because they're, I don't know. I mean, because I you know, was just looking for anyone else to blame other than herself, you know. You know, and then there's just all the skeletons in her closet. There's all the, you know, the Benghazi and you know, the emails and all that other stuff, you know. People just there's a lot of stuff in her closet, and people just don't like her. And she's just not a good candidate. That's why she lost. And again, I'm not saying Trump is that much better, but you know, Trump at least was something new, was something a little bit more fresh, and you know, that's why. And people are sick of politicians. You know, people hate politicians, and you know, Trump isn't a career politician, so there you go. You know, and really, if you think about it, in a nutshell, when Hillary and her campaign, you know, it was just like, oh, you know, this guy's racist, he's misogynistic, homophobic, this guy's a bad guy, you can't vote for this guy, you know, and I'm a woman, you know, I'll be the first woman president, vote for me, you know, and really, that's the only reason why she wanted to be president, if you think about it. She wanted to be the first woman president. She wanted to be president because she wanted to be the first female to do it. That's really the only reason. I don't think that she was trying to be president for the right reasons, you know. I think she just wanted to be the first woman to do it just so she could, you know, say that she was the first woman to do it. And even though the person who's currently in office right now probably is far from the best, you know, I mean, again, that's debatable of how good a job he's doing, it still gives me a lot of glee to know that Hillary lost. Her dreams have been crushed once again, you know. And I think yet another valid reason could be is that the fact that a lot of famous people, you know, people from Hollywood, you know, actors, singers, you know, TV hosts, you know, almost the entire media, the fact that she blames the media, the entire media was behind her. You know, if anyone had the media against them, it was Trump. And he still won, you know, and it's sort of inspirational when you really think about it, in a way. But people were telling, you know, these people, famous people from Hollywood and other stuff, they were pretty much coming out and trying to tell people who to vote for and who they, you know, what their best interests were, you know, and people don't like that. And you know what people did? They said, fuck you, I'll vote for whoever I want to. And a lot of them voted for Trump. Or they voted for an independent candidate. You know? And really, a lot of the people who voted for Hillary, it really wasn't because they thought she was a great candidate. It was just, oh, anyone other than Trump, you know? And to be perfectly fair, I mean, that was probably a lot of people's reasons for voting for Trump, too. Anyone but Hillary. But I mean, you know, a lot of people voted for Hillary because it was like, well, you know, anyone but Trump, you know, so, yeah, I mean, it gets really old, it gets really repetitive, it gets really irritating, you know. It's been almost, what, a year in November? It'll be a year since Trump won the election. Hillary, just accept the fact that you lost. Accept the fact that you lost because you're just not that good of a candidate. It's because people just don't find you that likable. Okay? She's just not a good candidate. She's not a likable candidate. She's not a relatable candidate. She's very cold. You know, she doesn't really have any sort of charisma or anything, you know, that really attracts people to her. It's just, you know. So, yeah, just Hillary, and yeah, you lost. Okay, you're probably not going to be president. It sucks, but sometimes things don't go our way, and sometimes things just happen. Okay? Please get over it. I'm not saying you don't have the right to speak about it. I'm just saying, you know, just asking. Not telling you, because I can't tell you to do anything, and I'm not even sure why I'm addressing her directly, because I know she won't ever see this video, but seriously, just, I'm requesting, just stop talking, well, not stop talking, but just stop complaining. You lost. Accept that you lost, and you know, go off into the sunset. You know, and really, I wish that a lot of the people who are, because there are still a lot of people who are still bitching about it, who are still bitching about the fact that Trump won, but again, that's a whole other can of worms. And I'm not saying that people need to have to shut up. It's their right to speak if they want to, but it doesn't change. But then I have the right to say that it's getting annoying, it's getting irritating, it's getting repetitive, and at this point it's getting kind of cliche. So yeah, but anyways, I kind of went off on a tangent, but yeah, so I just wanted to make a video talking about this thing on Amazon, about how they're pretty much deleting reviews of Hillary Clinton's new book, and they're kind of almost censoring people in a way, which is bullshit. And just this whole book in general, just what happened and everything, and Hillary Clinton just still not accepting the fact that she lost, okay, and still bitching about it. So, yeah, so anyways, I guess that's pretty much it for this one. And I'll hopefully be back with you guys soon with more videos, probably, but anyways, that's it for this one. And before I go, I just want to let everyone know that I do have a new channel. It is called American Pizza Books. It's just, as I said from the title, it has books in the title, so it's about just book reviews, you know, book talks, and, you know, maybe movie reviews related to books, you know, stuff like that, you know, just about books. So if you like books, if you like to read and stuff like that, then go on, and if you want to, go and subscribe to that channel. I'll link it in the description below. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, that's it for this one, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace, and have a good day.